Hello students, how are you? Hope you are able to understand all the concepts of the quadratic equations clearly and are able to solve all the questions from exercise 4.1 and 4.2 nicely. Today we'll discuss the next method, that is completing the square method to find the solution of quadratic equation. Let us start. Now we'll understand the method of completing square to find the solution of a quadratic equation. To understand this, let us consider the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. The first step is to divide the whole equation by the coefficient of x square, that is a in this case. So when we divide this equation by a, we get the equation x square plus b by ax plus c is by a is equal to 0. Now second step is to change this part to the whole square. So we add and subtract the whole square of b by 2a to this equation so that the equation becomes whole square. So when we add this, will become x plus b by 2 whole square minus b square minus 4ac upon 4a square is equal to 0. So we shift this part to right side and we'll take the under root. So we get the equation x plus b by 2a is equal to plus minus b square minus 4ac under root upon 2a. Now we shift this part to the right side to get the value of x, that is x is equal to minus b by 2a plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So here we'll get the two values of x which will present the solution of the quadratic equation. Hope you have understood this method nicely and clearly. Let us solve few questions to understand the concept of uh, finding the roots of the quadratic equation. Here the question is to find the roots of quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula, and the equation is 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. When we compare this equation with our quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we get the value of a as 2, b as minus 7, c as 3. So we put this value in quadratic formula, that is x is equal to minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So when we put this value, we get a 7 plus minus 49 minus 24 root upon 4. On solving, we get the value x is equal to 7 plus minus 5 upon 4, or we can say x is equal to 12 by 4 or 2 by 4. Hence the value of x will be 3 or 1 by 2. So the value of x for this quadratic equations are, or we can say roots of this quadratic equations are 3 and 1 by 2. Now let us move to the next question. Here the statement of the question is, in a class test, sum of the Shefali marks in mathematics and English is 30. Had she got 2 more marks in mathematics and 3 marks less in English, the product of their marks would have been 210. Find her marks in 2 subjects. Let us first frame the equation from this given information. Let the marks in maths is x. The Shefali gets the marks in maths is x. So marks in English will be 30 minus x. According to the second statement, the product of the marks is equal to 210. That is x plus 2 into 30 minus x minus 3 is equal to 210, or we can say x plus 2 into 27 minus x is equal to 110. When we solve this equation, we get the equation x square minus 25x plus 156 is equal to 0. So here we split the midterm, that's to split the 25 in such a way that the two numbers which will get us its product will have the product 156 and the addition subtraction will be equal to 25. These numbers are 12 and 13. So equation will become x square minus 12x minus 13x plus 156 is equal to 0. By solving it, we get x is equal to 12 or 13. That is, if she gets a 12 marks in maths, then marks in English will be 18. If she gets the 13 marks in maths, then marks in English will be 17. Hope you have understood the concept of quadratic equation nicely. Let us move to the next question. And statement of the questions, is the following situation possible? If so, determine their percentage. Sum of the ages of two friends is 20 years. 4 years ago, the product of their ages in year is 48. Let us start with the answer. Let the age of one friend be x, then the age of second friend will be 20 minus x. 4 years ago, that is the age of first friend will be x minus 4, and age of second friend will be 20 minus x minus 4, that is 16 minus x. Now the product of their ages, that is 16 minus x and x minus 4, the product is equal to 48. When we solve, we get the equation x square minus 20x plus 112 is equal to 0. On comparing with quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we get the value of a as 1, b as minus 20, c as 112. So we find the value of discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac. B square minus 4ac is equal to minus 48. If b square minus 4ac is equal to less than 0, that means there is no real root exist, or we can say this situation is not possible. Now we move to the next question, and the statement of question is two water taps together can fill a tank in 9 3/8 hours. The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can fill separately. So let us start with the answer. Let the time taken by the smaller pipe to fill the tank be x hours. Then time taken by larger pipe will be x minus 10 hours. So time taken by the smaller pipe to fill the tank in 1 hour is equal to 1 by x. Similarly, by larger pipe will be 1 upon x minus 10. So together 1 by x plus 1 upon x minus 10 is equal to 8 upon 75. When we solve it, we get the equation 150x minus 750 is equal to 8x square minus 80x. And when we solve it, we get the equation 8x square minus 230x minus 750 is equal to 0. After factorization, we get the value x minus 25 into 8x minus 30 is equal to 0. X is equal to 25 or x is equal to 30 by 8. So time taken by smaller pipe cannot be 3.75 hours. So again in this case, the time taken by larger pipe will be negative. So this answer is not possible. So x is equal to 25 hours is a possible answer. So smaller pipe takes the 25 hours to fill the tank, then larger will take the 15 hours to fill the tank separately. Hope you are able to understand the concept as well as the questions which I have discussed nicely and clearly, and are able to solve all the questions from exercise 4.3. If you face any doubt or have any problem, do write in the comment section. Do not forget to share my video with your friends and classmates, and also to subscribe my channel for regular updates. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice day.